because you're such a boisterous man. You're like completely out there and larger than life. And then you're like, how is he interested?
How does he get laid?
Oh, how does he do Allah? I mean, how does somebody like Amin go from being like this? Because that's the perception people have, the stereotype, right?
They
don't understand.
I'm high energy.
Yeah, that artists can have that spirituality and they understand God more because they're recreating things in God's.
Al-Musawwir,
yes.
right? And that's, again, that is a really personal thing for me, my relationship with the other. And during times of tragedy, it really kicks in.
Yeah, it does. I remember that time, and I remember how hard that was for you.
My parents' murder,
I know. I was with you for 3 days straight.
I know that, Freya. I remember that, Johnny. I remember that. I can just remember your face looking at me. I was in a state of shock, but I could see you looking at me.
I kept talking to you and saying things that people had said to me when my brother passed away.
I don't remember what, but I could just feel the energy, and it helped, Freya.
Yeah, I know.
It helped, Johnny.
I've never forgotten the things that you said. I'd never forgot them because I cannot even imagine to find, and also let's talk about that famous, we have the South City Hospital and then we have the Gulji House. Right on the museum, right over
Gallery,
there. And then Amin had this rooftop. और Amin का ये भी था ना कि Amin हर चीज उठा के ना शीशा तोड़ के शीशा का बड़ा शौक. You love mirrors and you love glass.
I love mirrors. I love broken glass. I like material. I'm a material girl. I love material. I love material. But copper and bronze are something gorgeous. Because Freya, dekho, this will last. It has longevity.
Yeah, and I didn't know it was your face. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I discovered that today. But I
want to talk about the 90s. Let's talk about the 90s. And Freya, that's where my performance art started, Johnny Pumpkins.
Yes.
Because fashion wasn't codified then. It was very open to experimentation. It was very theatrical.
I remember the first show I saw of yours, which Pommy did with you. And I went and I was blown away. It was brilliant. The music was brilliant.
Right, Shah Murad.
Shah Murad. You introduced me to Shah Murad and I got him to do music for me. Yes.
Ustads. They call themselves Ustads.
But they were amazing.
They were fantastic.
Yeah.
And then I began each section with a performance artwork. Like piece, work.
Amin went with me to Japan also. We did the whole Mohenjo-daro and the Gandhara thing.
Yes, we did a performance work there.
And the Royal Albert Hall.
Oh God, yes.
We can't forget
where I performed myself.
You
I wore
performed and you had this Iman. I can never forget that picture. Iman Ali coming out with the Sonia Bartla was another one you loved.
Sort of work with computer motherboards and copper, and Sonia Bartla was amazing.
Yes, amazing. And then your father came and danced on stage.
I wish we had a video of that.
We do have a video.
Oh, give it to me.
Of course. Fifi Harun has a video of that. And I just remember Abda Parveen sitting on stage. And Gulji gets up from the audience.
Yes.
And you dance like him, by the way, I have to tell you. You've danced together with him. So that's one of the things that you took from your father.
No, that's
There's this mad dance, it's kind of tribal.
Yes, exactly.
It's very you. And it's
very hormonal dancing.
और कोई नहीं करता ऐसे dance. मैंने किसी को पाकिस्तान में नहीं देखा dance करते. And your father did that. And he came and he gave Abda Parveen a big kiss on her forehead. And she was shocked. But
there was a lot of love floating
there
around.
was so much love.
There was so much love floating around that
we
stage.
Were all crying.
It was a moment in time. A happy desi moment in time, Johnny.
We were proud. And everybody was feeling happy.
Everybody was together for that one small moment.
That day, I don't think I'll ever have a show like that because
that was a
80 artists
thing.
of Pakistan.
That was a benchmark
yes,
thing.
It was.
Yeah, that experimentation, it was so exciting. That's what, I'd really like to explore that decade because I think, and I want to, explore like we did. Me, John, and Niloufar Farouk did a book on the 1970s in Pakistan,
Okay,
and
great.
called Pakistan the Radioactive Decade, because I think a lot of problems we're having today, 9/11, everything originates from that pivotal decade, and not just in Pakistan. There was Iran with the Islamic Revolution, and where everything went from left to right, and we're still battling these two forces. And the 90s would be interesting to explore one day,
and I think people
I
don't
remember
know.
Visage with their shoots
Oh
in
my
it.
God,
oh my
yes.
God! It was also experimental back then, Johnny.
So did you go to America? When did you go to America? Because I met you in Brooklyn. I remember we went out together.
Yes.
So when was that?
We moved back in 97. 97, 98. We moved back. We moved back to Karachi.
Right.
And then we just jumped back
and forth. Because you're still doing that.
Yeah, I like jumping.
Yeah. And you're everywhere. That's why when I called him, I said, are
Wherever
you
they have
here?
me.
Are you going to be in Karachi? He's like, you met me yesterday. I was like, yes, I met you yesterday. But that doesn't mean you're still going to be here, because you're always flying off somewhere.
No, but Freya, as an artist, I must work.
Yeah.
I think through working, Freya.
Yeah.
And up till now, I've kept my practice really fresh. I've always challenged myself, putting myself into, for me, I'm a control freak, right?
Yeah.
I like doing a sculpture, which is done in my workshop. And, but when you're doing performance, it's like anything can happen.
Yes.
It's and I like that. It's been really wonderful. One project has I don't have any 5-year plan. One thing has led into another, has led into another, has led into another.